Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Angie, and today I'd like to share with you what I have warmed from October 1st through October 15th, 2025. I don't feel like I have as much this time around. I feel like there's several days that I just didn't change out my wax. There's been some things going on with my health and with family members' health, so that has affected a lot of my melting and so forth. So there's just days that I don't feel as well, so I don't always change out my wax. And I've been burning the pumpkin pecan waffles candle from White Barn Bath & Body Works, and so I've been trying to kind of pair things that go with that whenever I do melt wax. But yeah, so let's get into it. Again, it's not going to be a very long video. Just a little life health update here in the beginning of this video. If you're not interested, you can just fast forward until you see where I'm showing you the wax. I have been dealing with some hand tremors, some soreness, inflammation, pain in my joints / muscles, and I finally broke down, went to the doctor, and they ran a blood test. They thought it was a cholesterol medicine that I was taking that they had upped the milligrams on, and they ran some kind of blood test for creatine or something like that. And according to my chart, it looks like that came back normal. So it said that they didn't really think that it was the cholesterol medicine, but that my doctor thought that it could be myositis. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And when I looked it up, it's like where your immune system kind of attacks your muscles and so forth. So for the hand tremors, they're supposed to be getting me an appointment with a neurologist, and then they are also talking about possibly doing a brain scan just to see. He said he didn't think it was like a seizure type thing, but I guess they just want to rule out everything. So that's what's been going on with me. There's times that I get up and my hand, I can't grip with it. I can't grab things. I can't flatten it all the way out because it's in so much pain and it's swollen so much. So I've been kind of putting off filming due to that, and only doing it whenever I'm feeling like I can use my hands the proper way. Also, my dad has been dealing with high blood pressure, pretty high numbers. So he finally got into the doctor, and they put him on a different blood pressure medicine, one that I think he's been on before. His heart doctor really wanted him to come and see him, but his Parkinson's is really progressed to where he doesn't really get out and go too much. He has a hard time getting around. He doesn't walk very well at all. And if it's an area where it's like on a slope or something like that, it's hard for him to get up that area. So he really didn't feel like going. So they just did that for him, the medication. So we're going to see if that's going to help with it. And then my son's partner, they, in 2022, they had stage 4 ovarian cancer, and they were in remission. But like most cancer patients, you have to go and get your scans every so often. During one of the scans that they had done, there was some things that showed up in some lymph nodes. And so they've been seeing an oncologist. They went and had other tests done, and they did discover that it is cancerous, and they're going to have to do 6 months worth of chemo. And so they went and got their port in today, and so they've been dealing with that. It's been pretty rough on them, just because they've already been through this once, and now here they are again just a few years later, and they're having to go through it again. And that also means that they are not going to be able to work for that time. So if you could just say a couple little prayers, send good vibes, whatever it is you believe in, towards me and my family, I would really appreciate it. God is good. I know that he doesn't give us any more than we can handle, and that he's always there. So with that being said, let's talk about what I melted. I'm going to start right here to my left. I got through a couple of Rocky Top Waxworks clamshells. First one here is Blueberry Twilight, Blueberry Lavender Sage, Rainbow Sherbet, and Blueberry Cobbler. Love this one. It smells so good. Love the blueberry. It's very sweet with a little tartness. You definitely get the extra sweetness and a bit of tartness from that Rainbow Sherbet. Just really sweetens it up. I do get a little lavender, and then for some reason last night after this had melted for a few hours, I felt like it was turning a little bit florally. So I don't know if that's the sage or the lavender maybe, but I enjoyed it. It's a good probably 8-hour performer, and it's at a solid probably medium high to high, and I would repurchase it. And then I got through my favorite scent from Rocky Top, and it's Tiki Beaches. Vanilla Musk, Toasted Coconut, and Orchid. This is just a gorgeous, beachy, like body care. It's so pretty. The coconut with the vanilla musk and that orchid. Don't be scared of the orchid. It's not a strong, overpowering floral. This is just beautiful. It would be beautiful in a perfume. She actually makes the like room body mist, and I do have that in it, so that's pretty much like a perfume. This one is always strong for me, and it always lasts into the next day, and always a repurchase. Absolutely love, love, love that. That is my #1 favorite scent from her. We have several Scentsy clamshells here. We have Saguaro Desert Rain. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of these right. And this is the one that it got smeared, but it's something about a yucca flower, cactus greens, rain-soaked cactus greens. It was very aquatic-y green. I get what they're going for. Kind of a spa-like scent. Very clean, fresh, sweet. This was nice. I melted it in my bathroom. It was probably medium high, and it lasted at least 12 hours. You're not able to repurchase that one at this time because it was one of those limited time offer like collection deals. So Prickly Pear Flare. I think I got this in a, like how you get those collections, or what do they call them? I don't know if it's called a collection, like a set that they make, and sometimes they'll have them in sales and clearance. This one, I can't read it at all, I don't think. It's got pineapple, prickly pear, and sparkling bubbles, I think. This one was a powerhouse. It was such a good, sweet pineapple pear scent. I really enjoyed it. Very tropical, but it was a strong thrower. I could smell it here in my living room. Powerhouse. It lasted to the next day. I would probably pick a couple more up if I ever saw them on a good sale, like a clearance, but I wouldn't pay like full price, regular price for it. Rugged Mountain Rain. This was also in that same collection as the other one. This is Cool Mountain Mist and Wild Moss Clinging to Rough Granite. Yeah, this one was different. I don't think I like the granite smell in this, and maybe not even the moss. It's definitely got that aquatic-y, fresh mountain air with a little bit of a green note, I guess, from the moss. But I think it's the granite note in this that I don't really care for. It just smells like a wet rock or wet concrete. It was a decent thrower, like medium, and it lasted 8 hours or so. I wouldn't repurchase it. Even clearance, I just didn't love it enough. I preferred the other one over that one. We have Keep On Blooming from Scentsy. This one is exquisite, cherry blossom, dewy green, sweet hints of pear. Nice scent, not a amazing thrower. I would say medium to light medium, and not a long lasting scent. I would say 4 to 6 hours. I wouldn't repurchase this one. Then next we have Vanilla Rose. I think this was another one I got in like a collection or a set because it's not something I don't think I would normally buy myself. It's fresh clementine, soft vanilla bean, and English rose. It's a nice fruity floral. You definitely get rose, but I don't think it's an overpowering, like heavy headache inducing rose. I wouldn't have been able to melt it if it was. I think the clementine really gives it that citrusy kick, and then the vanilla really tones down the rose. It wasn't bad. It was probably about a medium to light medium, and it threw for maybe 6 to 8 hours. I wouldn't repurchase it. I got 2 of the big Teddy Bees clamshells here that my friend Jen sent me. This first one I absolutely love. It was probably one of my favorites for the week besides the Tiki Beaches and the Blueberry Twilight. This is Teddy Bees Lace Trim, pink sugar, clothespins, and vanilla lace. Absolutely gorgeous scent. This was from, I think, like 2022 or something I found on it. Or 2020, and it still threw. I mean, it probably would have been like super strong if it was newer, but I could still smell it pretty strongly. I would say medium high in my bedroom, bathroom. Gorgeous scent. Love all the scent notes. And when you put them together, it's just like a really pretty, girly laundry, body care. I don't know how to describe it besides it's just gorgeous. I loved it. It lasted into the next day. I would repurchase this scent if I was going in to order from her. The other big clamshell that Jen sent me is the Grey Worm and Missende. I don't know how you say that. Blue sugar, beaches of Noth, and a hint of Lord of Misrule. I don't love Lord of Misrule. It's not a favorite scent of mine. I think it has patchouli in it, if I'm not mistaken. This one, it's not as strong as the Lace Trim. It's kind of lost some of its scent. I think this one was from 2020 as well, yes. This one didn't hold the shelf life as much as the Lace Trim did. It's very earthy, masculine kind of. I don't really know how to describe it, but I couldn't really smell it that much. So I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because it's not a scent I really care for anyways. But as far as throw, after 5 years, the Lace Trim did amazing, but this one was more of a miss as far as throw. Texas, which is, well, this is the special edition Texas Fusion. I think this is from Sensationals. My friend Jen sent me this. It's Conchas, which says it is Mexican sweetbread. I just use this as a blender to like finish out my warmer dishes that maybe I didn't have quite enough, or I put it with some other scents that I didn't have quite enough of those. I couldn't really tell you how this performed. I couldn't really smell it with it going with some other scents. Better Homes and Gardens, Palo Santo and Violet. This is citrus, oriental, violet, woods, amber, and sweet scent notes. This is a lot of palo in this, and it's more of a kind of a woodsy, masculine palo. I do get a little bit of the violet. I get that woodsy for sure. To me, it's mostly the oriental, the violet, and the woods, and maybe a little amber there. It was medium to medium high in my bedroom. Wasn't very long lasting though. I would say like 4 to 6 hours. Wouldn't repurchase it. And the wax, I remember when these first came out, is very hard to break apart, very hard to get out of the clamshells. Now we're going to go into bags here. I've got several here from L3 Waxy Wonders. I bought these in April. I think this is before the new owner that does L3 Waxy Wonders took over. Like maybe they were doing like a sale to switch over. But they were running some kind of sale, and I picked up some things, and that's what this is from. This is Sweet Lavender Buttermint Vanilla Bean Noel. I ended up melting this in my bathroom because I knew my husband wouldn't like the minty scent. But it's a nice sweet buttermint with that Vanilla Bean Noel. Kind of creams it up, sweetens it up. And then I do like this lavender. It's not a medicinal or herbal lavender. It goes very well together. It was medium to medium high in my bathroom, lasted into the next day. I would probably repurchase it. Again, I just can't melt it when my husband's here because he complains about the mint scents. Even though personally I like mint, especially to go to bed to or if you're not feeling well. L3 Waxy Wonders. This was another one, I think, that I purchased. No, April sent me this one. I get confused because I have April 2025 on there from the ones I bought, but then when April sent me some, I put April, and then I put the month and the date when she sent it to me. This is Vanilla Ice Cream French Vanilla Espresso. Now, this one I melted with, there's another one here I put it with. This one right here. And they were both sent to me from April. They were like a bunt or something like that, cut up. So I melted sweet cinnamon sugar espresso with sweet cream, and then I put it with this vanilla ice cream French vanilla espresso. And then I think that Concha's one is what I finished my warmers out in. This is a really nice, creamy, sweet vanilla coffee scent. Heavier on the coffee for sure, but I really like her French vanilla and vanilla ice cream together. Really nice, really helps cream it up, sweeten it up, tone down that coffee. But espresso is a pretty deep coffee scent, so it was pretty strong on that. It lasted into the next day. I would probably repurchase it. Sweet cinnamon sugar espresso with sweet cream. I did get a little bit of cinnamony sugar kind of vibe from this one. But again, it's mostly that espresso, like a deep, dark espresso coffee scent. I don't get a whole lot of sweetness. I prefer more sweetness with my coffee scents. I did enjoy it. Same as the other one, it lasted all day. I don't know if I would repurchase it or not. I have Swanky that Jen sent me. This is buttery toast and jam lemon icebox meringue waffle cone. I love this lemon icebox meringue in this. It's so good. It's such a vibrant, sweet, creamy lemon bakery scent. I love lemon bakery anyway, so this was a definite yes. Do get a little bit of like a toast and jam, but to me the lemon icebox meringue shines in this scent, and I absolutely love it. I would definitely look into purchasing more of her lemon bakery scents, but I don't know if I would get this actual blend. And it was probably medium to medium high. Another Swanky that Jen sent me here in pumpkin cupcake lemon drizzled salted caramel pretzel. I think I may have melted these two together just because I didn't have enough to fill one area. This one you definitely get a lot of the lemon. She must have a pretty strong lemon, but I do get that kind of salted caramel or salted pretzel kind of note, like that yeasty salted pretzel vibe. I didn't get much of pumpkin cupcake or caramel. To me, it was just like a lemon drizzled pretzel. So I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but it was a decent performer, maybe medium. Sent to me from April, I have a Birdie's Making Sense here. This is fresh roasted coffee, pumpkin pecan waffles, sugar cookie royale, and a hint of glazed cinnamon donut. This was probably my favorite coffee for the week. Like I said, I've been burning my pumpkin pecan waffles candle, so I was looking for some pumpkin pecan waffle scents to go with it. This did really well. You do get coffee, but you get a lot of that pumpkin pecan waffles. You get a little bit of that yummy sugar cookie royale and just a little hint of a cinnamony sugar, like bakery scent. This was probably medium to medium high. Lasted 8 to 9 hours. I don't think I would repurchase it. I don't buy a lot from Birdie's. Maybe I should, but I just haven't found myself like being drawn to buying wax from her. Her wax is amazing. I love how it's like foodie shaped and all of that. But it's just not like super, super strong for me. So Jen sent me this one. This is a company I believe is out of business. It is Twin City Art Scents, I think it says. This was Maple Bar. And this was one that I melted. I kind of threw in several different things because I only had small amounts of them in different warmer dishes and kind of let them blend together. Yeah, I couldn't really smell this one at all. Not a repurchase. Again, they're not even open. Traverse City Wax Co. Jen sent me this one. It's Fall Baking at Tiffany's. It just says a pumpkin bakery blend. So I melted this with that Maple Bar. Yeah, I don't get much from this either. I've kind of been having that with Traverse City Wax Co. So I've kind of marked her off my list of vendors to buy from. So not a repurchase, but I did get through it. And last but not least, Jen sent me this from Sassy Girl Aroma. It's Fall for Carnival or Fall Fun Carnival. Let me get the little sticker out here so I can tell you what it is. It's sugar cookie, kettle corn, and vanilla bean Noel. This one didn't do too bad. Again, I've been trying to kind of find things to pair with my candle, and this one went pretty well with it. It was mostly a a vanilla, creamy vanilla based bakery scent. And a lot of times vanilla scents don't throw, you know, amazingly. They're kind of subtle. I did get a little of that kettle corn, but nothing too overpowering. It was probably medium, maybe medium high. I could smell it in times. I didn't know if it was my candle or if it was that, but probably wouldn't repurchase it. It's just not a favorite scent of mine. That is everything that I have melted for the past couple of weeks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd love a thumbs up. Let's talk down below in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, love one another, and be kind. Bye.